Yeah, I gotta get it started. Alright. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy Carlson and I'm applying for local outreach in the 2018-2019 academic school year. Today we're discussing John 1 through 5. Basically what that is a description of Jesus. If you do not know, actually Jesus' name was not mentioned until verse 17, but it is explicitly clear that John had been discussing Jesus the whole time. Also that the beginning of that description actually mirrors a lot of Genesis 1:1, which is super interesting. So it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So basically what this is saying is that from the beginning, Jesus has been there. It's not like Jesus became important after he lived, died, and resurrected. Jesus has been integral in the creation process since the beginning. He was there when God created the heavens and the earth. As well as Jesus is a God. That is something that needs to be stated from this. That is what we pull out of that. As well as Jesus is second in the Trinity. And then we have verse 2 that says he was with God in the beginning. That is just another reiteration of he was with God since the beginning. Before we were even created, before Adam and Eve, Jesus was there with God. Then we have verse 3. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made, and that has been made. And so that is just another reiteration of nothing has been created without Jesus. And so what we need to pull from that is the same as the last verses. Jesus has been there since the beginning. He's been there with creation. And John is just pounds that in over and over again. Then verse 4, in him was life, and that life was the light of all mankind. We need to pull from that there's no life aside from Jesus. Yeah, there's temporary fillers. There's temporary things that will fulfill us. But they're not eternally fulfilling. So we pull from that the spiritually dead, the spiritually dark can only get life in Christ. And then verse 5, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. That is just saying that even in the fall, even in the darkness of the world today, every catastrophe that happens, Jesus is still the light of the world. Jesus has never been overcome by the darkness, and Jesus has always been fighting from a place of victory and has been the victor. Thank you. I look forward to hearing from you.